we want to understand the numbers because a lot has been said about the numbers. The NDC yesterday held I wouldn't call it a press conference per se, but there was a presentation about numbers. And yesterday we were also struggling in the studio to understand the numbers as well. But Doc Elminchenya and I pay many know AD and Dr. Luis Asedu, where a statistician and where actuarial scientist and so a University of Ghana and I pay numbers and how they play out. Doc, good morning.
Good morning, Samuel.
No, I know what I'm saying.
And good morning to your viewers and listeners.
And you mean you're coverful, but an upon the you're the best frafra. Into Bacho, but more than a woman because when it's all the Brofon corner and open car very so. But boy, now young committee channel, a year each week as anymore. You're sure, yeah. You know, and the 5 elections in the morning, you know, that studio, I'm saying, for the 3 days that we're covering the elections. Post the declaration by the Electoral Commission, how do you assess what's been happening?
Samuel, sorry. Bibia said they're not Ghana for Hisheno. I mean, 1 or 2 normal be so touch makakra.
Okay.
And Danke Kayanko Anka Ansi. Now, said the elections and start here is new go through, even though say now your pandemic more try to prepare a new register. Or segregating polling stations or making sure the numbers be more to about one particular polling stations. No, the numbers came down and people spending more time at the stations. So okay, that day na say me bahana pa. Me free ho me free fast. Echo polling stations. Me go to about hope is I will be in the queue for about 3 hours, but contrary to that, I spent less than 5 minutes na me to remember.
Okay.
Internet trace systems near improved. We share EU Nicodale reports now. The allude to the fact say Bibia ko thought except say you now acknowledge say 1 or 2 incidences BC and try but yeah quick assessment say these incidences here na easy no onim ho hwe na easy mean to me nya ho hwe they are security issues. Easy ne dey say we prepare elections na ma why making sure say technical needs ne dey be hia to aba no yaye. The can security for some the book a home buy. Inti say the full credit MIEC no the wire post pre and post election period. Even slightest issue be about in the media, no agitations and all, not least na EC press release be clarify. And I think that Omar is very proactive. Inti Ghanaians in general have done well. The media has done spectacularly well. We share attention paid to details as far as every incident is concerned and showing all the hitches in the election and media and so on. Ghana for there, East there, and we should commend all ourselves for a good election.
All right. Yeah, it was what now, Doc. Why an analysis of the entire exercise, presidential results now declared because of controversies the figure declared by the Electoral Commission, concerns that have been raised about, how the EC did its calculation and whether it would have affected the outcome of the elections. NDC for analysis, almost figures are their top one thing. For analysis anymore, nothing, Yendi and Comono, Senate.
Some of the main friend analysis, my friend arithmetic.
Okay.
The statistics now can be with just arithmetic. Into a beko true not some small assessment and a review of figures are easy. But even from the 9th day I would declare, easy near declaration on the 9th. Now figures or the bar out no. Say Jinasa figures no so now input yanse sanche near day aye assessment o declare 6,730,413 representing 51.59% to Akufo President Nana Akufo-Addo and candidate Nana Akufo-Addo MPP and 6,214,889 representing 47.36% to the NDC's John Dramani Mahama. And he said, a simple arithmetic calculation will say okuti a figure of 30,434,574 as the valid vote.
Yeah.
But Oshemwa, sa figure no, ain't mean valid vote. Say, what the figure no cross strike percentages no per figures now or boy na it's 4 shots of 2.33%. Okay. It is a are the on one figures or bobo ma each of the parties now it comes down to 30,121,111. Inti another chair say figure now I'm
interrupt kakao.
Yeah.
One more ATO radio so no discussions na numbers na no money na you project it your screens so more radio so it may be difficult for you to follow the conversation because we are dealing with numbers and you know if you packed or you've gotten to the office early enough or you haven't left the house cause social media or call Facebook happy 989 FM happy 989 FM and I say ETV Ghana then you will see what we are discussing on social media so you can follow what we are talking about. It's live on TV. The figures are being projected so that you can better appreciate what we are talking about. Doc.
Okay. It is a Osha the project here. We clear say what are the figures now? Easy boy and day of declaration now. It comes to 30,121,111.
Okay.
Inti say oh t and free figure now no can say a valid vote which later or be can say a total vote now. You could see that 313,463 be or and then total rejected ballots.
Okay.
Inti clear you should without any shadow of doubt you can clearly see that it was a misquoted figure.
Okay.
It is a what is 300 ni free 13 or QTM now one say figure now or are the order each candidate now a total valid vote.
Okay.
Now no so soon as we just strike percentages.
Okay.
Because election year 2 year or 2 categories there are saying any the answer. Okay. It is the answer near the ama candidates no. It is also strike percentage. So would the answer any total a divide the answer na watch chamo mon and yet the assay na ko can the answer and who na the denominator.
Okay.
It is a ocean declaration figures now boy you know. You can see that OSA meaning now it comes to 100.295%, okay. Which cannot be. It is in place of mobile revision or more new figures by. To say then I will declare nanka figures as we declare for Nana Adodanko Akufo-Addo per the Okaye no and can send command Nana Adodanko Akufo-Addo 51.295.
Okay.
And our president from our president and our NDC's candidate John Dramani Mahama 47.36. Okay. It also says adding for every candidate it comes down to 100%.
Yeah.
Now, Osha say the denominator no the over fan say they all can own say but on one case total valid votes near 30,434,574. Into the over general no so now they are calculation. On say then the last one na me show a hokra no na the down kwa kufa the 50.097%. Now NDC John Dramani Mahama benya 46.26%. Okay. But on say a hono or ade a honi na NC unya 97.66, which tells you say what the figure be akọ ase no ho a any kwan say ka ase no ho. Into divide there what when your deficit and what call it short of 2.33%. So 2.33% near rejected ballots are what the akọ ase no ho. Akọ your computation and intina o ade o munyina ade na endu 100 no. Inti at this stage, you know, what we can say here and say figures and cases easily declare no 51.29 as at 9 for now or baba no or count 6,730,413 no and 6,214,889 no now corresponding percentages and cases and then 51.295% and 47.36% for the NDC. Now, somewhere, voter turnout of 79 year call your subsequent slides now.
Voter turnout of
79%, you know.
Okay.
You call your next slides now. Make a 70 call your next slides.
Okay.
Your next slides, no, as yeah. the same 9th no the see and na me gyina so 9th no figures now we declare the 9th no say we say we dey no na ebe ye adwuma now hwe say all declare no can say Techiman South constituency ewo total registered voters me use ni declaration figures 128,018 and ewo ase a me show yi
okay
nti so what say what the Techiman South figures ni nyina total registered voters so yet turnout total registered voters which say 18 was very charitable because on the average when we say 79% in the buy in nka person wo di bibi chempo anka say nka strike 79% of this figure and say wo di akocho bi and let's also know say in an election nipa ba ko ntini nya figures ni nyina a best split but all said no worst case scenario no or the 100% of Techiman South no ekoka the NDC candidate John Dramani Mahama figures no into hwe mu on say NDC figure na jump about 6,342,907 wo so oh yes even using figures now no ankasa declare yanimpo a anka NDC MPP na ado danko akufo ado benya 50.79 which is almost 50.8 now can day no ana NDC John Dramani Mahama benya 47.874%.
Okay. And this is to explain why the EC said, say, without even the Techiman South,
yes,
the NDC cannot win.
Exactly.
Okay, so
exactly.
this diagram is to explain
yes.
that point made by the EC.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yes. It is a Osha. Now assumptions are other people no so the last one. Okay. Share assumption no. Our model call it election no runoff no. Statistically suicidal, arithmetically suicidal.
Okay.
Why I'm saying that is say omoda so gina total votes no so. Until we dey say 13,562 bi was here.
Yeah.
So figure ni here first 13,432 no plus 128 na was here no Techiman South.
Techiman South no.
And no still omoda a denominator no a divide figures no. Since what the denominator now what the rejected ballots akoshim.
Okay.
In terms of we are same of figures ni na amount 97.689. Our rejected ballot figures na 2.311 one account for. It would no mumu na koka we want we be 100%, which shouldn't be. As I say, we strike we are same obi a person be 100. But say funny say total ballot no and now what they be your denominator there, then this will be the incidence. And this is not arithmetically correct. You can't do that because a soro no a valid vote. Other than say no, what the valid ni invalid total votes equal divided. As I say no, the total valid votes ni divided.
Yeah.
That is the assumption I'm making. Now I'm going next slide. Na minche bibumu kakra.
Okay.
Now you're going next. On the 10th, easy ni buy. Make corrections be. Admit say slight changes by numbers no. Now you be assess say slight changes significant enough in our subsequent slides. Now easy the
doc answer now over to us no.
Yeah.
Mommy found coin first slide no.
Okay.
Now mommy a little bit of the very first slide now mommy a little bit of education no. Sir we say John Dramani Mahama there no.
Yes.
Tama, you use the total valid votes, no? That's the 13,121. You use here at the President Akufo-Addo at the year calculations, no? For EC declaration, no? Now, we say a 51.59 as per the wrong calculation initially. Yeah, when we use total valid vote cast, no? But see, you use a total valid vote cast now. Now, your percentage now, MPP then about 51.295.
Yes.
But you see the NDC's own staying stagnant.
Yes.
Using the same figure now.
Yeah. Now,
how is that?
Yes. It is how easy declaration figures we and yet total vote cast no. And all the year.
Or you see,
9 figures we away. So what if total vote cast no cry yeah and your figures are being no.
Okay.
Figures are being extreme
right.
Okay. These are figures we there, of course. there are discrepancies kakra. Now remember your analysis I'm who say how it changes. We don't show apart from the MPP's figure instead of 2.9 yeah 5.9. I mean none of them actually change.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. What accounts for that? I mean, because I'm expecting say denominator no initially when we were using 30,434,000, what I say, which is a higher number, which is the denominator, and you say you see a lower denominator, which is the 13,121. It should obviously affect the numbers of each of the candidates. Maybe.
Yeah, I don't think that is number because we see down denominator, we see total vote cast. No, are there what can say or left our figure no as valid vote in error.
Yes. And
Omar admitted to say first percentage is no more the bar out no discrepancy kakra wo. Yeah. I don't want to say you be associate say more for total vote cast no more divide it.
I'm talking about the total valid votes. We say see a table now. Immediately after the votes obtained no.
Yeah.
President Akufo-Addo in 6,730 6,730,413.
Yeah.
And John Dramani Mahama in 6,214,889.
Yeah.
So immediately after that column, no, is the next column where you votes in percentages, no.
Yeah.
Now, what I'm saying is that between the votes in percentages, no, about 100%, no.
Yeah.
And the EC declaration on December 9th, no, about 100.295, no. Which are the ninth one now.
Yeah.
It doesn't add up.
Yes.
Exactly. Now that is because we are using the total votes cast number now 30,434,000.
No. It doesn't add up, not because we are using another matter. So we use total vote cast number now. Percentage, you can say a bro so 100. I say a sorting. Into no figures now.
Number being easy.
Yes.
For
that
declaration.
Omumba out and be admitted denominator we use to divide but
I think one more previous statement in they said something like that. They indicated the swap of the numbers, no, the 13,121 and
I think the statement I have, what they have said, they say they lifted that a figure as the total valid vote. Okay.
So that it will make it easy for
analysis.
For one more 80 and a panel. Let me just quickly check with the EC. And
is it
then
this one you are looking for?
Yes. Yes, I think it's this one I'm looking for. Well, say the chairperson of the Electoral Commission inadvertently used 13,433,573.
Yes.
573. Okay, so now I get it. So we don't really know where this figure is coming from.
Exactly.
So the total valid votes cast is 30,119,000 and 460. Yeah. Now this 13,000, but I'm going project screen am I? This 13 million, no, it is not also the same figure as the one that is indicated as the total valid votes.
Yes.
On this screen.
So, my main interest. So, we are 10th December declaration. And then I'm because of my buy.
Okay.
I mean, how me 9th December the okay.
Yeah.
9th December the only figure the my 30,434,574. That's okay. 9th December.
Okay.
In this now are the figures now about each of the candidates. Then the total valid vote comes to 30,121,111. Then on American. On America say declare figures no declare, you know. On Bambe country say denominator or declares our figures we need. But me make say social figures are oboboy and not say as I said then can declare no any 51.295% and 47.36%. But that said no say we use total votes numpo as denominator now. And on our winner extreme right 50.097% and 46.26%. I think so we are clear.
Yeah, I get it.
Okay.
All right. You wait to proceed.
Yes. It's now young 10th December declaration correction now be any 10th December.
Okay.
Right. At this time not just say is nenia ban hoso. Okay. Now we want say figures here why. On say na adodan kwa Akufo-Addo then end the near 413 but now be 587.
Yeah.
Candidate John Dramani Mahama the answer so on say kakra be kan ho.
Yeah.
Not just these figures no there are slight changes kakra.
John Mahama dear no na
na
62148
I think
9
Eswati kakra.
Eswati
kakra. Ana president
President Kufuor dear no
kakra abeka
yeah.
Enti now ana almost strike almost percentage enti this way na your correction na easy di aba no. Say now the total valid votes 30,119,460.
Okay.
And it is a woody and no computations no per figures or the other ya. Not just a winner or the other and from so be any.
Yes, but no, and yet I want to concern I want because you see, when it comes to percentages, it is what you input that will give you the percentage of what you're looking for.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the say initially I'm trying to say be initial slide, but I'm going to call initial slide, you know. The first slide now here comes because I want us to take a look at the figures that were given 6730413 and John Dwani Muhammad and here 6214889. But I'm going to come back to the baby and the first now where we were and then now 670 6730 more with your radio so more fan but you can follow what we are doing on Facebook so that you understand what it is that we are trying to understand. And forgive me if I'm asking these questions because I'm not a statistician. The mission Mami and Mao. And to so the initial figure na near the year Jumana. Now President Kufuor the figure na 6,730,413. The initial figure.
Yes.
You know, which was the 9th declaration, which was error ridden.
Yeah.
And then what about the present one year, 6,730,587.
Yeah.
And he said some figure be abeka home. And I heard John Dramani Muhammad now. Initially now 6214889, but it's reduced from that number to 6213182. Now, what I want to understand is we may arrive at this conclusion as being what is coming officially from the EC. But the variation in terms of the number that is going inside to produce the percentage, where did they come from?
Me, from where I sit, they meet me, I can say, my original declarations now my for 16 regions.
Okay.
And I'm add figures now.
Okay.
And it comes to almost 10th December declaration of my.
Okay.
I didn't say 9th December declaration or so figures nimpuna na correct percentages not mistakes kakra. And I say figures no correct 10th December or mobile issue paper or my correction. Now what I seek to clarify is which is kakrana abano. Does it invalidate or is it too significant to turn a result that and then I'm next levels I'm okay. Said the be who say numbers 100 be and 50 be akoka percentage strike na we akosoro kakra we aba from kakra but share ideal situations no whether to make project 5-point situations and more say whether if enough to turn a result because it's in the name how we getting the figures from the polling stations but the other bar regionals no are there consistent with the word declared so far or also admit it na hitches kakra nti that one I don't want to go in there to say okay the DR wasn't wrong no there were problems but say problems no argument now the other side is making now and that's what I want
to. Until we know then I'll ask you a final question now, which has to do with the raw data now you use because when you say statistician it is the figures which determine the outcome.
Yes, that's right.
But you're only an anti.
Okay. We na East Nabe declares here, which also still has a voter turnout of 79%. Medical culture say in any ideal situation, Nanka or the BB Chempa, okay, 79% of the figure now on Cordiche. But she went extremely charitable and or the 100% in the coche. And I'm if it's a young call the next slide, I'm interested. Now on 51.30 we am this slide here they were declared so far on the 10th.
Yeah.
So the Techiman South registered voters, Nina, comma candidates, John Dramani Mahama, still, these will be the percentages as they were declared.
Okay.
Well, on the 10th, they also had a valid declaration. Now, this the problem here anymore. Or the Techiman South, Nina, candidate John Dramani Mahama, percentage, no bema, and another down for 50.807, and candidate John Dramani Mahama 47.867%. Into be striking it down, na over adding not a 100. The brave say, we na say with the valid ones, when you're 100, and not just say, would the denominator no something income boom like any top no and you're consistent na could divide it. And into na abanisa. Now you're going next slide.
But mommy engineer, me check out the check a
Okay.
You're here for any actual phone, you know.
Okay.
But monko a step back now, main check out the crack. Or let me just put the figure down.
Okay.
128018. All right. But you go back now, doc in proceed. If I have some concerns,
okay,
I'll bring it up now, doc at
okay.
you.
All right. Into share last slides, yeah, Hannah Assembly.
Okay.
Into share. Easy modified results now the buy, you know. And then the first column here, I am candidate President Nana Danko Akufo 51.30. Anna Emma candidate John Dramani Mahama of the NDC 47.359%.
Okay.
And then the modified one in me. Anna, what the ancestors would declare 9 for no penny figures or the buy and then a walk at twice. So what should have been declared on the 9th penny figures or the buy? Nanado Danko Akufo 51.295%.
Okay.
And John Dramani 47.366%.
Okay.
Into share any modification now about difference. No, this is statistically insignificant.
Okay.
Yes, we are any tester. We are statistically insignificant. It can never be significant. It's virtually zero. Now, okay. What the Techiman South can they were declaring one, which is 10 for now. Nana at the down for the Benya 50.807. Anna NDC John Dramani Mahama Benya 47.867. Okay. Now say what the Techiman South can they would declare in 9 for no one. Nana the down for the Benya 50.799 and John Dramani Mahama Benya 47.874%. Now, which assumption are you and only a worst case when you have used total votes are with the rejected votes now come on. It was a non-quine 100.
Yeah.
But a ballot deficit of 2.311, which is accounting for rejected ballots. Yeah. In all these 3 instances, where the last 2 require extreme case of giving 100% voter turnout, registered voters, to the opposition candidates, you can see it says still, and when you see 0.08, it is 0.08 of the total valid votes. Now, 0.08 of the total valid vote, numbers are dozen, and when you say a constitution, it's when you have 50% plus just 1 vote, cry. Yeah. Watch them. And all scenarios now. Anyway, no, in any way. What did the American say? But
there's a scenario, and Kauye Mami and Kameni Beji.
Okay.
The scenario of varying raw data. The scenario of the initial amount that was given to a year President Akufo-Addo, which initially was 6,730,413, which was the initial figure. No. Easy ever correct a call 6,730,587. Now, if we had worked with that figure of 606,730,413, if we are working with that figure, with the John Dramani Mahama figure also staying same as the previous one had been, what would have been the situation like? Using them to project.
Yeah, exactly. I think that is what you would see. Say,
yes, the last one. But you projected the last one,
to last slide. No,
the last slide.
And then Marcus say, who you see the declare on the 9th, and the second column. This would have been the scenario.
The second column.
Column.
Okay.
That would have been the scenario.
Okay.
It is a figures one twisting on the Okai and now the edge one can not at the down for 51.295%.
Okay.
And candidate John Dramani Mahama being 47.366%.
Okay.
Now I do percentages are almost strikey. As I said, the entire project 5 we in say first two as I said with me assess we not to say first one ECC say engine two. The anchor penny figures or the buy, as I say, G2 or declare the second one. Who person will be statistician say difference in any day. In the maybe statistically, this is insignificant. Okay. Any test would fail to reject the null hypothesis on this. Any test ever rejected, say, it is as well as zero. Therefore, when you shame layman point of view. Apart from John Dramani Mahama, they don't got two significant digits. I won't say 2 decimal place. I won't say 3-6.
Yeah.
On say we Nana at the down Kufa there now. What they call 2 decimal place? I won't say 3-0. You get it?
Yeah.
Which is not different from DCC or C engine too. Now, last case scenario now they call it for round of it is not proper. You don't do arithmetics like that. I don't know for being called a valid vote. Also, what they are saying, valid and spot ballot may be divided. What percentages are you striking? Oh.
I get the point. And the forecast, and the third, fourth, and the fifth.
Yes.
Using various assumptions that are out there.
Yeah.
Especially the NDC assumption, which is the latter one.
Right. Yes.
In the long run, we're going to have a shortfall of about.
Now, I never come. Person, the count crowd NDC's assumption. Crowd say.
Okay.
Even with that, and my son, the Techiman South, the any answer NDC candidate. With that, the assign even though see you sport ballot in account, the assign the Techiman South, the any answer account.
All right, now let's move away from statistics.
Yeah.
Now, Yembra, the ordinary man's appreciation of the issues, because statistically, everything is 100% correct.
Yeah.
With a forecast, I mean, it's insignificant.
Yeah.
The numbers.
Yeah.
But, say, in a keen contest as this, now say the arbiter, and I said the EC channel.
Yeah.
Ebana say my figures be at one point the incumbent, or a certain number, at another point or a certain number. But when people are challenging, the number, there's a decline already. The NDC is already saying numbers of their candidates, be it parliamentary or presidential, are being reduced at certain polling stations. And so if the EC now comes out, say, the original figures or the year Jumano, there's been a reduction, regardless of the figures you have given us. Now we are talking as ordinary people.
Yeah.
Now, regardless of statistics, now say, Wabana out of the castle, okay, all right. Now, per yen documents, I always see the president, Nana Danko for the number, increase, but that of John Dramani Mahama, a decrease, which is the one they are working with now. What does it tell in statistics? Some more yema.
See, NDC or more claim or more the two is to me valid. They say NDC and say all making sure so all various polling stations. They should necessarily or more polling station records. They say send the panel figure change kakra but munti ama lead say possibly be an summation no and you're correct. To the assessor way and say various polling stations. So for polling station records ni na now add. Now so your analysis say total mami di mai no but oko gina on only figures no so person we say adini you won't get it because on only figures in the any way no it turns out say the president elect is still validly declared but who person who review some anomaly as I say kwase no the okekabo mu di nya original figures no and no say oko crazy. It is in place. My own say, NDC for no, pin sheets, try to put them. It's in place. It's a process where you can do it devoid of violence. Academic exercise, and yeah, exercise. Yeah. It's academic. Until you pick the documents. Now, if you Techiman, Bronca have Bono region. Open Bono region. Okay, how many constituencies? Open constituency figures. Nina.
Yeah.
No open pink sheets now. Polling station pink sheets now. A bar ever aggregating into various constituencies now. No why detailed additions are it will match with what the EC is saying. For all you care also, EC are publishing most of the pink sheets and declaration results on its website. And you can match all these things. Now, at what point a figure no vary at what point and what I say reduction or modiama we question will be is it significant enough to overturn the elections? Time crowd who say additions are normally kakra bomuno. So we analyze it say figure we at every media and I figure we anke say minya year do enough say enke be kan wanka elections they be results are what declare say we are winning, we are losing. Kebi ebe mana koranof, ananka me winning. And so we hear this kind of analysis until the omoyan is in place. Just that you should do it devoid of violence. It's strictly academic exercise. Doing what your pink sheets, then you do all these things. On the other half, what the other people so I do we crying yeah at the SSA. Yeah, elections we in SSA. It should be an act, a process. When the elections is going on, it's time na concurrent act. Now yeah, it pink sheets trouble now your coalitions. At this point, and what we bit match easily where you are deviating from the EC's figures and now no deviating, not those places no are flagging off. Then you start checking whether it is significant enough to overturn or annul the effects of the election. Then you do this analysis. Okay, Obiti said Kodeo. What Kodeo did was almost pushing Kofoko out. He ain't mean for all pink sheets. But he say 275 constituencies. He almost pushing 1,502 people to various constituencies. Made sure say exhaustive. The 275 constituencies will be called. Then they picked various pink sheets. Until it came to 1,502. And those pink sheets, no, or more percentage estimation, and or more confidence interval, and more percentage estimation with the standard errors, and they almost got the same figures this EC is declaring. That is one way you can vet a figure. So we need overall no crowd. Vet here. You can query a sampling technique. You can query anything. That is another thing. But that process now, who say can say no. It's statistically proper. You don't need to pick everything to know some we can no cry no cry. You need to once a what why bounce, why confidence that why standard errors.
But of a polling station size of around 38,000.
Yes.
That's what we issue 1,500. So eventually it's insignificant too.
Nti eno na me say obetima query but eno no obebisa almost a there margin of error no mo de ye adwuma no. What I say?
So okay say you didn't come some time back on fact sheets so the possibility of selectivity, the possibility of
stronghold selection
and all of that. And for instance, Kobani said, Kodeo for 1,500 year can was over no. So if they had been selected in areas that vote in a certain party now, it would affect the outcome of more. Yes,
you would see something like that. That's what I say. Sampling part, no, we will be able to query. We can query the sampling part, but processor or more determine or more estimates no query because it's statistically proper. Sampling part now be query no. You query say okay, the more representative enough, more introduce any form of biases, then I say for him for select and all that. But even that said no. So we imagine say more will be cross strong good and can you figures on Benya no munya because figures on munya and it looks like a stable figure. Yeah. So we call one person strong good and Kabun say tailed down like this. And I say we see a bit I'm a wow who say we dear we or call her and I say I mean academic exercise. We should encourage all these things because verification process you don't need say penning with the time and all this now you need to pick some and use it in the process. And so this is what happened, and I admonish the opposition party to look at going for all their pink sheets, take their time, vet it, make sure whether it is consistent with what the EC is saying or there are variations. Check whether these variations are significant enough to overturn the results before you put your case forward, and probably in a legitimate way, you know where to go to make these things overturn if you actually feel say it's significant. That you go to the court and put your seek for redress.
All right, now we'll make a point. We said you've gone through the various constituency figures easy at the bar out, you know.
Yes.
And when you tally them, the numbers match with those of the total vote cast and total valid vote cast plus the rejected, you know. Yeah. When you checked, you know, all of that matched with the figures now.
The declaration on the 10th, correction
on the 10th, you know.
Yeah.
It matched.
Yes.
And see, for NDC for no, which goes back to the point you're making, it means that if the NDC is able to get pink sheets a year contrary to declarations from the constituency level, no, either higher or lower for their candidates now, it would turn the number now easy you know,
yes,
for most of the centers no
yes,
you know.
Yes. Yes, but then any first step, then two, that anomaly now we're detecting significant enough to overturn the decision. In fact, election declaration sometimes, we call US elections, currently Joe Biden percentage with my catcher me.
No.
It's not so much about the percentage of winner and whether percentage is now percentage is no original, so I can say we had in kunim we had in kuku. It is a who figures now with a ban. A bit my figures be a result effect now I can say we had in kunim now we had in kukun adane. And I say a runoff. Say enough for there, then go to a legitimate means and present your concerns, and it will be addressed for you. But in fact, anomaly crowd now the corner see those anomaly now who can say yehuno, and yes significant enough to overturn the results. I mean, it's more like you didn't do anything also. But it's an interesting exercise. You have to go through and know where these things are so that you can be at peace with yourself. And no, say, okay, fine, this has been the declaration and this is what we have found out.
So I think I don't feel that to Hanum say more about discussion. So we are looking at the 2020 polls, the outcome, and the debate I saw in terms of figures and whether these figures could change anything at all. No. I mean, you see, running up the discussion in a bit, but as a statistician, or advice be at the electoral commission, because you know we are where we are because of the changes they made to the figures, not just the percentage, not just even the figure they used as the denominator, which as we sit here we don't know, but even that to the numbers gained by the two major candidates, you know. Nina at the suspicious we are. At the EBA. Now, before I go, we were discussing another matter, which is also with the Electoral Commission, which has to do with the number of constituencies. One must say NDC, Enya, and the NPP. One must say 137 for a year the NPP, 136 for the NDC, and then 1 for an independent candidate. But Ushemwa, then they put a figure there. One must say 273. I will declare for a year, and then I sat through and I was like, no, it doesn't add up. Yeah. It should be around 274. Yeah. If indeed the independent one is being added to it. But this figure is also being put out there. And, you know, the people who are already looking for an opportunity to say, okay, there's a problem here, there's a problem there. No. It gives them the opportunity to come out to say some of these things.
Yeah, that's true. First, my addresses parliamentary concerns in that main for advice.
And also.
The okay, me and Kasa and but me finding it a little bit difficult to see the problem.
Okay.
I mean, you Ghanaians say, yeah, you pick it at night, you be kind, you be sure brofuna walk on and you share whether what they're trusting. But from a statistics point of view, so what your number? I give you a D number, it goes for the number. Into share or 273, then it says for NDC and MPP. Then you see another number again, 1 for independent. It means from a technical point of view, okay, this 273 is being shared by NDC and MPP, and of course 137 against 136. That's the 273, and a 1 for the independent candidate. So that brings it to 274. But ne bro for now now it's meant to say 273 near the total NDC, MPP and independent. But I mean, from statistical point of view, maybe ultra report now so ultra 273 now normal me no dey actually mean say 273 no normal until say mesia who number bio number who say oh say ba try the for that is how I took it. But I mean these things you see again yen nyina yen say omo declare omo the higher publication be 137 136 one independent ya dia ye betimi abu ye ni kakra gu so because enye bibia na ye be con too deep isi so in a fiercely contested election like this. I mean, some of these arithmetic, these are not statistics. Here statistician to do percentages. Some of these basic arithmetic mistakes, they shouldn't do them. It creates leaks. For all you care, the way you crown, oh, you're not doing pamu, bonibia, but we start here mistakes, and then the nipana and kwamano. Ufi say, best start adult or competence and I'll bet out because you've done a beautiful election, you have commendation. Some of these basic computations, no. It is avoidable. You don't have to, of course, double check. Leaders, most of them are academic people. Yeah. Double check at least get Obikra arithmetic strong. These things, common Excel crowd, you don't need to even touch anything. All you need to plug in the figures, then write your percentage calculations, and you have verifications of these figures before you put them out. Yeah. Or accuse you or more. Now, it's right. We have to let them be accountable to us. Make sure we've given them money. It's the Ghanaian people that are funding them. They have to make sure they do what is right for us. These are basic things they can check. But we shouldn't also be too much critical. Say, okay, because of we are human beings, and human institutions can have some of these things. So let's be a little bit passionate and take our time in some of these things.
All right, and your phone lines now at now so after now Medina. So now what the audience the upbringing so far the conversation we've been having, the scenarios are Doka creating at the sir Akobasa at the Techiman South figure 1,000 I think sir 12,000 I believe. No,
128,000.
Yeah, 128,000, sorry. So any day Juma Kwampo now. See the Nina NDC for Kwampo now. It cannot turn things around for the NDC. And you know, we should look at it and see say NDC for air patches say if they are able or they've been able to, because almost a coalition.
Yes.
If they've been able to go to the various polling stations, when we start coming pin sheets and they are indicative say contrary to what the EC has published on its website, then they would have a basis for an argument.
Yes, that's one.
But if it is the same figures that the EC has given and the NDC for the year then what I see at the Senate Techiman South it may amount to nothing. The Senate constituency.
Yeah. Yeah, as at the time we declare now the only outstanding here Techiman.
Yeah, Techiman. Then and I mean we should get this. Look, a final word and some of the phone lines at the Atuma.
Okay.
For Africa.
Me caution go to academicians now. Yeah, a lot some of the analysis or media who's attention. Apart from some of me, I have declined to even comment about these things. I a lot of invitations to comment. Yes, I decline. You make sure say no money be a kano. Once we see University of Ghana, we say a lot of people would say over Kano cray. Now your analysis be not inflame patients. Then people say, okay, doctor, I say I didn't say and I mean let's be careful because this is basic thing. We academician, you can cross check from your colleague to make sure say idea what they call one thing. Near making sure say the air can no correct because money in my to the analysis equal to obi kitty. I mean a banner said the no and no cry. Then you see what you have caused. We should exercise restraint in some of these things we do. We have to do proper academic work and avoid academic dishonesty, trying to sway to party A or party B because of some of the gains we get from them. Academicians should have freedom in exercising what their intellectual abilities, and I advise so. You see, also the Yadika culture almost say I mean, we met in CBO, they've done very well. They have to be careful. These basic arithmetic mistakes is avoidable. You're for macho, me in CBO.
All right. Yo, yet also there na Daniel Abba. Yaba, we'll continue the conversation with your questions you may have for Doc. And our comments be also so over so the mind now offering no bedroom medini. So Daniel Abba. And somebody be a phone lines no idea to move. So also Fred. So all questions be feel free to ask them. But when you're asking the question and I sense a little tone of disrespect and I say aggression be I'll take you off air. Let your tone be decent. If you have a question, ask him decently. Number is 0244 885140. 0244 885140. And to all question be but you know after no so. But whilst you're calling them, one lower or radio set and our TV sets sometimes it gives us feedback in the studio and it can be really, really piercing in the ears. And you know, yeah, so 0244 885140. Obi Abahoman, so me and Fana Yamana Kwaba. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
But what did you have for 3 minutes?
We did the African the Boom constituency.
Yo.
I want to know much about the MP and some Mokano. One of MP who are there for almost 12 years. Until I actually am my next son. I will say in France on trauma for experience. Experience to balance like improvements to my constituency. We have to change and try to for. So like I want to know much clarification about that.
Okay, all right. So this was a proposal or comments that were going on. Say attrition rate of parliament is too high. Say more they've been in parliament for a while. They know the processes, but like you're saying, knowing the processes does not necessarily mean that when the presence in parliament contributes anything to a year. One more discussions are one more a year, and we must also understand that the MP is not an agent of development in your constituency. No, they are law formulators. What they can do is to lobby for things to happen in your constituency. But any of them did development about area. DC and as a MC, where I buy an MC our constituency on and our district on them. And I also always say one. It's the so now Yentuan come to train. So hello, good morning. Hello. Okay, I'm saying next caller no Aida if you're on so 0244 885140. 0244 885140. Also, friend, you can join the conversation with 0244 885140. Hello, good morning.
Morning, sir.
But you didn't be free.
Yes, I'm quick. I'm not about that.
Yo, Yanko.
The person is Papa Nawa channel. The figures are all about your no Agata Acoletia, now said, SPC ornament, no idea. They are not. What you say, this another out of the figures over 3,000 figures about the communion on Yama. For every woman of figures not any because.
But my honest Kakama, Yanti, the Okani, Mr. Opa.
I say,
yeah.
Papa, the person who can say. Figures are all using a letter of permission, Diana, or Mancasanitia. They are not a letter of permission, Diana. Yet it is a figure, this should be Japa. Police is an isolation center, 100, I believe 200. They are not awarded a candia. There were no other than two of what. Don't really be a who fact, and some of Japa, may use letter of permission, Diana. Yes, and find yes, my percentage in my.
Yo, answer now before I'm say all these things you are talking about, it is for the NDC to produce the evidence. Say some 2,000 has been deducted, some 2,000 has been added at a certain polling station or at some constituency. It is not for the doctor to provide that information. What am I say? Bisame.
Since you started registration of a female, I practice my part of anything which are doing home. The electors, the one from the senior again, what the Mopo senior fat. Into the app I go to Gamo.
How is it linked to a young Comma? For numbers here, I will say 3,000 be a free mo and the 3,000 be a become. And you be a one, baby, a polling station be a 3,000 become if you are a free so.
Yes.
I have found.
Let's come, we cry, Hano.
Yo, Madam. by Jumedi so 0244885140 open so friend by Jumedi so na also what friend no actually wajuni ma kasemu ente let decency be your watchword when you join the show this morning because we can communicate without being arrogant or being aggressive to ourselves. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Pacho udini baby afrefi.
Udini Abraham is first Bachoya.
Yo Abraham yanko.
Na mi person we say total vote ninya no
What's
na total vote ninya we are amacho mudinu the padodo saying.
Okay.
And we bisa say ninya vote no percentage ni be
Okay. I don't know question about so bizarre. Okay, all right. But the South Africa no ever mouth. But we are not working with the total votes, no. We are working with the total valid votes, and the year not the total votes, because we issue total votes in the obviously you know say rejected ballots ever become we won't arrive at 100% we are looking at. But what you say?
Hello.
But what you say? All right. But you made us a piece of friend about Mahama so 0244885140 obetin your friend answer by Jimmy so now what do I doing here e dey abre efa nkoma ye dia no pay. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
But you didn't baby afrefi.
But your friend Mimi.
What you say?
Mimi.
Mimi, all right, yanko.
If I think Barry.
Yo Mimi.
Oh, when I know it's not yes, yeah. If I say me beside it, you see the no more the buy no. If I say some to be most jotted it down. Into you see the no any more the no does it tally because NBC for the no show and it's different. So we would like to know. The more the no you see the no say tally the and I think other viewers no listeners no who have a clear view about it. But I say who NBC and then difference so that's what I wanted to know.
Okay, Mimi, we did our own collation in the studio, but the point that has to be made is this: whether the media projects, whether the media forecast, whatever the media does, the institution that is mandated to declare, say, this person won by this percentage, or this person won by that percentage, it may really be irrelevant what we as the media project. For instance, Happy FM could have projected, say, ABR, President Akufo-Addo in 47.7%, and Yanfan say BR NDC Yanfan say BR 47.2%. Now, this number is irrelevant in the sense that if the EC declares say a 50.7, a 51.1, it really doesn't matter whether it's close or it is not close. It is the EC's figures we are working with. It is for the parties involved to show contrary information as to the raw data. EC Nidia, you must say there are contradictions. That would inform whether the data will change or not. But what you must say?
Because maybe so way. Because maybe NPC for there no maybe totally with ECDA, but NDC for no entirely. Anything I maybe say because they may think that because they are ECD for listening to MPP there, that's why they have come out live with this result. But if other stations, the media, I think that will help because there are laymen around that they don't know anything. But with that, that is why because the whole thing is between NDC and NDC, and the NDC can say, I'm listening to MPP and already declare the whole thing.
Maybe say only by arguing say the only way I bet me determine say easy. We be at the Amobi, and as we be Mfamobi, no, the results from the polling station. So, on me, arguing. And he said, sir, results, no, say, I did any man this for it's me producing some of the pink sheets from the polling station. Now, indeed, one more session is 2,000, 3,000, we are TFE, so Eddie, I come be the no. That is when we can have the conversation you are talking about. But on me, arguing. But you, Mimi. I don't send a pay so for an about Jumedino. So 0244885140. Also bit me a friend about whom I know watch the watching a Hello, good morning.
Morning.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
My best is Jamaji.
But you Udini baby for free.
Peter, for every stand.
Yo, Yanko.
Morning.
Yes, sir.
What is Michelle?
Yes, I'm Michelle Minia.
Bokoria.
Ah, Charlie, Sanka ope if fufuo bi ni abenkwa abremi anka be fine.
Bajo. Hello.
Yeah, yanko.
Yeah. You see, I never go so ni tears you. Hello.
Meet you.
Yeah, me say nyama ko so no me ninji because Ghana onu ba ku pe na ewo. Because e ko kire adwin enye toko. Nti mo poifo mo ye tutu nyama ye enyo debate ni ati Ghana.
Yo, Minia, Medos is offering about Homani so. Number is 0244-885140. Bet me afraid. Now also by Jimmy Dean, so no me at him can pay 0244-885140. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, sir, Chief. Macho Udini baby are free.
Mr. James is free Adam.
But your uncle.
Now my idea is imagine say when we say electoral commission, what ba say was a mistake. Now I don't know mistake now yeah no it is Africa now watch no. To my 8 me affect the percentage no. So to the maybe say.
This a question again.
As far maybe say when I calculation I am fine say we 10. Into 10 I am fine say 2 plus 2. Instead of say what say 4 no. And now you mistake I'll be 10. 10 no 51 point something percentage. And say when you who solve we say no 2 plus 2 here 4 no. And then 8 me affect percentage now was still percentage no. It's not the same.
All right. It was the same question I maybe say no. But me I ask so about home so. But I did the math myself. Me yeah no. I arrived at the same figure using the new denominator EC demand. It was the same figure I got. And you know, well, I may not understand how that is pulled, but sometimes it can be the decimal figures now. Nanke watch you know. Say changes kakra ediabemo, but the 3 decimal points in the you don't see much of a change in it. Yeah, and no.
But I think the expecting is easy no total votes no or left in as valid votes.
Yeah.
And it is a drop in a back. Unfanko calculation biao. Inti the uncle for person SSano valid votes na nkasa one so. I know ye mistake left total votes as valid votes. Inti now all drop it total votes and say no valid votes and the valid votes no it still remains and intina percentages no so much and as there are slight differences about only numbers now or updating kakra and yes and can percentages no should remain the same.
Yeah. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Minia.
Yes, sir. But do TV in my do TV in my
Okay. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Minia, nyame shira mo monche shira bo chire. Say ye so sure ho. Na ye tire say 1 + 1. 3. The teacher the catch say 3. E chere teacher the bano be say sorry. 2 ah. San so sure no pass and say wrong. The patrol as a bisa ba ko no.
Bisa ni biem.
Me say ye so sure. And so sure no. You tried 1 + 1. Na teacher na ko answer no 3.
Okay.
Wa be 2. Na what the pass will be. Na say a teacher because sorry, we read the 3 here 1 + 1 say 2. Anybody ya pass no or correct other say correct.
Okay, twice.
What am answer? The patrol.
What's it?
Me say I correct other say correct.
Only pass no on pass here.
On pass here.
On pass here.
E o mampeni was abado ye trust the saptor foforo. E say you only do attend one so I am from so on one kase no mo. Why am from so? It will bet my am from so bebre that you know you know. It is what try to declare we said one kase because will be sorry. So I didn't hear a calculation be a mistake. You have mistake and to president. Ghana must be simple. You said that you got that book, actually, we are here 20 and answer. Why a simple thing? Any parent was my own from so. Let's a commissioner who and from South Zoe, a better or you make a sea pato or mano. And can be been a say a jump in a top, no phone sound a job to marry. Not the you're joining a social business.
Yo, Minia, I don't have to pay so fair now by Jimmy so. Number is 0244-885140. 0244-885140. Opeso friend na obejudi ni so. Mbacho na osho kasemu yi e de amame. No wolu wa TV set na. Answer no so. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, I'm Mbacho Din.
My friend Charles because I free Kumasi.
You Charles Yanko.
Okay.
Hello Charles.
Hello.
Yeah, me too kan yanko.
Me problem ya ne say. Enti Saturday we no. Omo de be court ana say emfa court because me de me hu ni say ade bi abesi bia no a enye right bia no a ni panti ase bia no. E court they decide even 2012 minim say sa na corporate so a fe obi ate no ho ase. So nti e better say ombe ja de ne sa no ma omo sen o krom ni ye nti ase emfa hwe ma. Omo panimfo ni nim say emra wo ho. Ade nti na sa amra no ye follow na ye mfa court na sa no money nyina ntimi ntwa because minim say 2012 obi gina baby ka say any idiot can go to court. So what you say e ma ni party ase ade nti ne mfa court na we na we nyina ntwa ana omo believe court no.
Well, it is the discretionary decision of the political party in question to decide say on the court and they are not watching and answering. And let's not also forget the fact that from all the evidence we are seeing, they also got to win their facts together. In terms of court to come.
Okay, we are waiting for them.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah,
but that's mean say offering about money so unpaid. Number no is 0244 885140 0244 885140. But over now would be the best time to call. Now, you fact one so arguing. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, I'm doing.
But you need Simon, the station.
Yo, Simon uncle.
But maybe the parliament president said parliamentary the owner. Parliamentary the owner me the ham.
Then how
the ham won't say. The ham won't say. I say we must say we declare no money. Until more research no. Most my full will say omu declare no omu ni one I say no more.
I don't know a presidential no na one can assassin no. And na NDC for the cancer at the time or na just so could declare presidential. No one more representative no awon no. Almost man say one for messaging come the flag bearer emu na EC declare no. And it is not about the parliamentary. Hello, good morning. Hello. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, I'm Bacho Udin opening.
Okay.
Bacho Udin.
I am from John Lucas Africa Christian Village.
Yo, John Bachenko.
I GDC ano yenti shoe yenti de ekosu kwa MPP for no mo jade nman.
Omo ye dey. John. Yo, we are sure on my penyati obeje mu dia man this for. Hello, good morning. Minia, do TV ni mama why?
Hello.
Yeah, good morning.
Your family Evans, me Fefi Ada.
Evans Yanko.
Yo, say Mate o calculations na na the ins and the outs. No say see first declaration no easy about America say figures be why mistake or figures no more. And or update. Sabi me America say police agent Juma Mayesa from 92 up to now. And you know 2012 BBC year NOB say Yariano to say Sabi and they can say Yaria no. And nipa no di court because Sabi Mradi won't find to me function with him. And to a court, be there or see you or no be a and for so be but ya G2 mu say okay. Young fan court na court to decide. The court to decide say oh Mahama to us on one away. So you betu aba na say ya suma ye e dey call police station. na yɛn nyinaa yɛfi hɔ no yɛde pink sheets ɛnyɛ party mmienu pɛ ne kɔ abatoɔ no ɛnyɛ NDC ne NPP about 12 parties yɛkita ne pink sheet a ɛho nyina sɛ wobɛkyɛ yi si krampo ansa na ɔno ayɛ ne college ɛwo ne calculator na ɛwɔ sɛ at least ansa na yi wakasa wayɛ wo deɛ awie nti yɛsi the declare ne bia na wode ayɛ comparison na sɛ India declare ne bia na wo sɛ wonti ase a wɔn sɛ nyɛ yɛnkɔ sɛ adeɛ na yɛnkɔ hyetan ɛno wɔn sɛ ɔbɛkɔ court na wakɔ challenge wode wo pink sheet no because the precedent had been set 2012 say pink sheet no nkwa so ɛna yɛbɛtumi ahwɛ ɛde a challenge ɛna wo pink sheet na after press conferences who will make it mine you are putting the whole country into suspense.
All right, Minia, I don't say no pay. So for an average median, so 0244885140. So between a friend average median. So now all matter one can and pay if I and come out you didn't come with and pay understanding, you know, the outcome, various outcomes of a year. The argument about numbers are easy at the bar out. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, I'm Pacho Dini baby after free.
FM Kofi Nyako, because free Santa Maria.
Yo, Kofi Nyako.
Nampese me chain say yes, fair MPP for me fair Menfi West. Yes, na ye DC in the young boy paracho, umini viro mahene.
Yo, indeed DC home command pay. Medoa an pay. Say offer money. So but an pay indeed DC home command pay. Medoa say an pay. 0244885140. Na utifi na uhe TV no be abejan radio. So we enjoy you influence him. Now better than also to that. 0244885140. With your friend also Benjamin so now on me at Tonka and pay. Hello, good morning. Hello.
Hello.
Do radio setting on one patrol.
Are you okay?
Are you
okay?
Are you TV ana?
Hello.
Do TV ni mami? Why?
Hello.
Yeah, me Tonka.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mukasa mono me de boati kase Kaneshi.
Fa.
Kaneshi.
All right.
Yeah. Mukasa you see this small we say up to mom office. Bebo Mukasa.
Anya me kasa mo de NC for time.
Yeah. Yes. Na anya bia no e de ntina osuma no. Na osuma no so onkoro. Ade ntina osuma di papa ko no if it depends no the coalition office or strong group hobby. And now cast one call and could you say emra answer. Now smart money free if you don't have Baba. As she said say. What because she does say? What I say?
Meet me new one because me na me ni hobby.
Me I say you know.
Yeah.
Me no me ni hobby. But the minister say as she said say ye nyansa for ye Ghana for. Ye pay money. Enti de yadwen no ho ni kire obi line say
what you saying? What you saying?
Na me ti ase say no ono pa kire say.
There you o kan no and am say wo say ye Ghana for nyansa for wo nti ase ni say.
Kwase bu MSC bi obu ntira etira wo nipa na wo hwe abato do so ama obi no. Wo do strong room ho. Na wo tiri ka je so kokko say su ebre me. Oba ya na wo de ade na doje no. I mean, as I say, but I mind the chichirio. And you'll be a Japadia, the chichiri. A Japadia, ye Japadia. Or mine and the chichiri.
Minia, my only is
only the patch of my Lucy.
Yo.
Oh, now, oh, yes, it's just so by. You can add the idea that's just so by. Now, let me buy hobby and yeah, dear. No, she was a big cocoa, I do. Let buy out your fabric. Who's that was your that's like in what you actually.
Mate, yo, Medoa and the place offered by Jumedian so 0244885140. But also between afraid now and a peomi at one car. Hello, good morning. Hello. 0244885140. 0244885140. Waiting afraid now, so I'm at one car. Hello, good morning. Good morning.
Hello?
Yeah, morning.
Hello?
Do TV ni mama why? Yeah, Mofra, you know, he was listening to himself and at the same time listening to the TV. But Ofra na say uluwa TV na straight over to Minka. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, I'm Pacho Dean.
The name is Promised Land.
Yanko.
Yo. Isi no mun taho. Manasari ni bi hospital. Enti boss Manasari. Any nko fa for betimi ma mistake say esi. It is anu ye bi ese oyi anu e maganafo.
Yo.
Ese so oyi nsemmanu e maganafo pa. Ne dia o. It is hospital class 1 for you man. I don't know yin. Madam Asen.
Yo, Miss Midasiminia. 0244-885140. Waiting your friend house about Jimmy. So you have 3 more calls now. They see how you say. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, sir. Pacho Dean.
Pacho from Ejako, if you fish my go. Oh, Bruno region.
Yanko.
You mean I was say the Ayaka amount for asset Omontini pass and I say about we beginning now no shots here because here Supreme Court judges here audio moko kwa 11 mekai there was a time bia now he be kura endorse on the 4 more then there was had na be say judicial mu wo ho no what the asem we ati say what they call judicial ho a ugiri say sabio breduesa ma no hye simra so ugiri say niema papa ben pa na sabia ndc for ekonya film ba me dem nka say omonye we omomomode na wo de omofanko court na the whole world so obi ahu say the Ghana judicial system no asi akoye me da say
yo me na me do asi e be final caller na e di asi ahanum say 0244-885140 and to be fair now will be the best time final caller now afeni area. Hello
Minia.
Yes sir, acho odi ni baby afefe
Tamatine adwuma pa mu ye me frame of atu ni me secretary. La jam se papa bi kasa se yisi ni suma obi a ogina NDC anamu wo strong room ho adenti na so dwumadi sese sa e de ache wonza wen nyina ho anka se suma no nko ni improve suma na ogina ho hwe ne eko ne ba enti omu no mo ye no mu hwe ni no mu nya no ma se na mfa de ma no mu kokko no en be so we be metama
let's me do as many as of ever home so aha ana brave my kwan ama yedi jimedi no ese doc mamenje final comment in few hands and sorry so no pay
December na ya ka no NDC for no de omo yesisi an eye omo ngada omo pink sheets nyina na omo your analysis get to see say there are disparities and our consistency say disparities more still among the next level and check is it enough to overturn the results and so then they can go ahead using legitimate processes in this case the court to seek redress now yeah if in so said the Messiah some of these I mean it's not anomaly it might be errors or something that is avoidable so in subsequent elections they should make sure say they won't do some of these mistakes and as errors purported. But all said and done, no, if you are standing on the EC's figures, yeah, or the other figures are declare we don't see any significant twist per what the EC declared and what we are what we seek to achieve yet. Yeah, academicians, no, so let's exercise restraint now. Yeah, demonstrate. Say we are there for the people, so we shouldn't go out there exhibiting academic dishonesty, then inflaming passions. Then we live peacefully as Ghanaians. Elections are over. We should live together and get to know say you're one Ghana.
All right. Look, me do say no pay. Aha, and the baby my kwan am ready to me do no ese. Me di at the simulation.